She ain't got no money in the bank.
What is going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with a brand new video of my FC Schalke career mode. Before we get into this video, if you could aim to hit over 15 likes, that'd be absolutely incredible. Hopefully you are enjoying the series, and season 2 is well underway as we look to get some more transfers into the club. And this one looks like Franco Di Santo could be on the verge of a move away from the club to Stoke City. We also go into contract negotiations with Marc Asensio. A very good player, 65 grand per week, 20 years of age, a very bright future indeed. We do actually lose in the European International Cup semi-finals against Galatasaray. A hard 2-1 loss there. Podolski coming on and scoring. Ian Nacho's goal was cancelled out. We also do send Felix Plate on loan to RB Leipzig. Is one player off the books now, and we can look to push on as that extra transfer budget and contract budget to our new players getting in. Udinese do not want to pay that money for Tim Werner that we quoted them at the start of the episode. Their loss. Timo Werner's a very, very good player for us, and he's got us out of a lot of sticky situations. So I'm definitely looking interested in seeing how he does this season. We do sign Marc Asensio as our next player, £10.5 million, 65 grand per week. Big player joining the club, and another big player looks to be joining, who's in our sights, is the German centre back Jonathan Tah. We do offer Nudstad plus 10 million to Leverkusen. That should be enough to see him join the club. Emre Can, subject of an 8.5 million bid of Mainz. We do not want to let him go. Like I said, he's a big player for us. He's got a bright future, and he's a very versatile player. We do get knocked back though on Jonathan Tah, unfortunately, so we do put in a new bid for him, offering 12 million plus Nudstad. That should be enough. That's a big fee. It rounds up to around about £15 million. And we do actually get a confirmation that Franco Di Santo has been sold to Stoke City for £20 million. That's a massive budget going towards our next fees now. And, I wish him all the best back in the Barclays Premier League. Obviously, he did arrive from Werder Bremen, but he was at Wigan before that. So it'd be interesting to see how he does. We do some more training there with the team. Ian Nacho, obviously the new player for us. Big season for Julian Weigl too. Hopefully we'll see him push on and maybe get some first team football. Obviously, he did arrive in January last year, so it looks like he couldn't be playing. But as you can see here, Moldova Sarsnuk does come with a bid for Sasha Dum, the 30-year-old left back. We do accept that deal of 120 grand. He's not going to be missed, to be fair. He's hardly, well, actually, I don't think he's actually played for Schalke since I've been in charge, so we will not miss him at all. We do offer Jonathan Tah a contract of 60 grand per week, a 5-year deal. So he'll be a squad rotation player. He does knock that back, so we do offer him a 50 grand per year deal. Same contract, but we put his squad role up to important first team player. That should be enough to see him join the club. As you can see here, Layvin Kuzara, the left back, will offer him 19 million plus Iogo. A very bright future ahead of him. It looks like a very good left back, and I want him at FC Schalke. The same for this one here, Luke Shaw, 21 years of age. We offer him 10.5 million plus Iogo. He's on quite crazy ages actually, 60 grand per week. Should be enough to see him join the club. But Stuttgart coming with a loan deal for Donis Aviad, or Aviaz, or Aviaj, I don't know how to say his name, but he does go on loan there. West Brom coming with a very, very optimistic bid for Leon Goretzka. Can you imagine Leon Goretzka being a baggy? I can't, and we do reject that offer and disallow any future offers there. We do go into contract negotiations though with Layvin Kuzara, offer 80 grand per week, a 10% bonus per clean sheet, a 5-year deal, so being a first important first team player. Weigl, Brunt, Sané, Werner and Ian Nacho all do some training here, looking very close to getting up to the next level too, so it'll be very interesting to see how they do pushing forward. And Fabian Giefer, the 26-year-old goalkeeper here, we do accept an offer for him to leave the club for £1.7 million. It looks like the long-serving goalkeeper could be leaving here. Luke Shaw, we go into contract negotiations with him, 70 grand per week, a 10% bonus per goal on a 5-year deal. Will that be enough to see him join the club? We do get another deal done as Jonathan Tah joins for 12 million with Roman Nudstad going the other way and a 50 grand per week. That does work out to around about a £15 million deal for the young centre back. We do go into contract negotiations again though with Layvin Kuzara, offering 85 grand per week, a 20% bonus per clean sheet and a 5-year deal to see him stay at the club. Johannes Geis will for a 2-year deal extension on his current contract, 80 grand per week, crucial first team player. That should be enough to see him sign his long-term future to the club. I definitely want to get that sorted out. As you can see here, we do some more training with the team. No one really gone up to that next level yet, but they are progressing very, very well. Luke Shaw does decline the contract offer though. Johannes Geis does accept, and it looks like Lavrin Krasara could be joining the club here as he's accepted the contract offer also. And as you can see here, we do confirm into the first team with Dennis Aogo going on the other way. It's a deal that works out around about £24 million, which is a very good deal to say the least. We'll miss Dennis Aogo. He's a very good player, but I think we can do a lot better without him. So it'll be interesting to see what does actually happen going forward now as we get ready for a game against FC Bayern Munich in the Copa Europe. A massive game of football. It is the Champions League versus the Europa League champions, so very, very good to see what will happen here. And if you are enjoying the episode so far, guys, if we aim to go over 15 likes, it only takes a couple of seconds out of your day, I would very much appreciate it. Obviously, this is the last season I'm looking to do with FC Schalke. Third season maybe on the cards. I'll probably do a straw poll near the end of the season. I do have a West Ham one coming up very much in the near future though. As you can see here, we get ready for a game though against Bayern. It does fall into Alex Vidal here, not Alex Vidal, Arturo Vidal. Roda with the shot, just wide of the mark there. And again, 5 minutes into this game, it's looking very spicy. As Farnham gets the ball clear. Costa does actually cut out Sané, and it falls to Arjen Robben. Robben lays the ball off beautifully into Vidal, back into Arjen Robben, into Vidal again, who shoots just past the post there. But as you can see, Douglas Costa is playing at right back. As Batshuayi gets an opportunity here, but Neuer does hold on. Still 0-0, but a few minutes later we come forward now with Leroy Sané, who completely fools Douglas Costa and Badstuber, leaves them in just a warpath, falls to Batshuayi, who volleys it into the top corner there. 1-0 to FC Schalke. From a beautiful passing move, courtesy of Leroy Sané, left Costa on the floor, left Badstuber on the floor. His body feints and ball control and dribbling are just incredible. Created that goal. Neuer, you could have argued, could have done better there, but yeah, it took away the credibility of the goal in all honesty. First goal in the Copa Europe, we do lead here against our great rivals. We do win a free kick down, a very dangerous opportunity here, as Volland puts it into the box, finds Batshuayi again, but Neuer this time will not be beaten. Game's still at 1-0, but we're putting more pressure now on our rival counterparts here. As the ball comes over the top here, Sané has got the pace on Douglas Costa, would you believe, and does get ahead of him, gets the shot away, but Neuer comes to the aid again of FC Bayern. As we go into half time, we can definitely see that we have been in control of this one, just showing our dominance. And you know, Bayern have only had one shot on target, and we hope to keep it like that. But as you can see here, Ribery gets onto the ball now. What can he do? Completely dodges the challenge there. Makes Grzeska looks like a fool. Into Vidal, into Muller. That is not like Thomas Muller to put that way over the bar there, unfortunately. As Lahm comes forward now, does find Frank Ribery, who has been Bayern's outlet, it would seem, for attack so far. As Lewandowski crossed it in to find Robben, but Farnham holds on. Great goalkeeping there from him. And it's a matter of holding on for us at the moment here. We're getting bombarded with attacks here from Bayern as it falls to Alonso into Bernat. Farnham holds on yet again, and with a rare chance for an attack here, Batshuayi does get played in here, by Batshuayi into Volland, should I say, cross it into the back post, find Grzeska, and Neuer makes an incredible save there to keep the game at 1-0. But from the resulting corner, we come forward here, Meyer into the path of Volland. Volland cuts inside it, still 1-0, and he gets his shot away. That looked like to be bending to the top corner, but just wide of Marcus Sané gets through on goal here. What can he do? Cuts back inside of his man here. Again, a great bit of play, great dribbling. He opens up the space for himself, but shoots just past the post. As we do make some substitutes here, Ian Nacho, Jonathan Tah, and Marco Asensio all come on. All new players here, all debutants in their first games for the club. Let's see how they do. As Lewandowski plays the ball into Lahm, who does find Ribery with ease. It's Frank Ribery into the box, but Farnham holds on. Sané comes forward now for us yet again with just 5 minutes left to go in this game. It falls to Johannes Geis into Volland, cuts inside Volland into the top corner. That is game, set and match. We double our lead with just 5 minutes left to go in this game, and it looks like we are the Copa Europe champions. You know, this game held a lot more than just a friendly game between two of the champions of Europe, because this is against our great rivals. It is pretty much a domestic league game to assert your dominance right at the start of the season. It's good to see. It's a good trophy to win, and we've done it here today. As you can see, Volland does get the goal, and we are celebrating the win here. I don't think no one could argue we was the better team. And just a friendly reminder, guys, if you are enjoying today's video, make sure you do smash that like button. It only takes a couple of seconds out of your day, and it really does help the channel grow. And if you want to get behind this second season, do it with style here, because that's what this team have done. They've won the title in style here. Great bit of play here, as Farnham's going to hold up the championship. We are the Copa Europe champions here. Just a nice little way to kick off our little season here. FC Bayern, it's going to make them hungrier. It's going to make them want to win the Bundesliga title back from us, because they're seeing it now as FC Schalke, the dominant side and the team to beat, which FC Bayern have been for the last 5 seasons, you could argue, in the Bundesliga. So we know we have to keep on top. We know we have to keep pressure on the other clubs. It's not so much keeping pressure on the other clubs anymore either, because we are there to be shot at. We are the team to beat. As you can see here, all the lads celebrating that massive win here. The travelling fans do get to celebrate with their heroes, which is so good to see. And we've deserved it today, in all honesty. We played FC Bayern off the park, but in the second half it was a much closer game. And it could have gone either way if one of their opportunities found a way into the back of the net. But again, it's looking like we are keeping ourselves tight at the back. And that is the recipe for success for us, because we've got enough firepower to get goals going forward. Guys, final wins man of the match. I'm going to leave you now looking at the season objectives. Do you think we'll reach them? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you are enjoying today's series, hit that like button like I said. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.